All right, back we go. Saturday 23rd, watching some UFC fights. And let's do some videos. Kind of making these short tonight because I did like 4 or 5 videos and the sound wasn't working and I didn't test it. Nothing said it wasn't recording. My Bluetooth was hooked up and it was all recording through there. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Waste of time. So let's run through these real quick. See if I can do a few more at least. ADIL, let's take a look at this. My computer's running really slow. Probably overworking it. ADIL Pharmaceuticals. Let's see here. I'm just looking at Finviz. 34 million market cap, minus 9 million income, 11 million float. No news recently, really. What do they do? Clinical stage biopharmaceutical company. Development treatment for addictions. Product is ADO4. Company was founded 2010, Charlottesville, Virginia. All right, the monthly. Yeah, we have here this came about. Looks like 2018, July. This thing bounced all the way to 9. Came all the way back. It's pretty much been sideways. You can see right here on the weekly. You can draw your line right here. This one line looks very big. The all important one line. So always draw your lines out. Then you have them in place. Then you're not searching, or it's hard to find when you're not really looking at them. And the other thing I see here is this 250 line looks pretty big. See right here, this 250. We've touched it 2020 many times. So let's look at the daily. So look at the 2019 move all the way up to 9 plus. And this came all the way back. It's been in a channel from 1 to 250. Look at this big cluster, big cluster, big cluster in October. So this puts some big spikes, but it doesn't really hold. So, the low in March, but it's slowly getting higher. What do you notice here? 125, 175. So, I think this is going to break 250. And once we break 250, you got 3 plus. Then going back here, you got resistance here, but it doesn't look like much. So if we get to 3 plus, this could be a major move up again. So it looks very promising on ADIL. And it looks like I just noticed too, they're in a COVID space. All right, let's check next stock here. Computer's running really slow, man. Phew. Not loading. Well, while waiting for this to load, watching McGregor walk in, they're showing you a picture. Conor McGregor. I think Poirier could win tonight. This goes more than a few rounds. I think Poirier's got good stamina. It's not loading here. I'm frozen. All kinds of trouble tonight. I'm frozen. So, see what we come up with here. If this is coming back. Still loading, loading. Watching UFC while this loads. Is it going to come back? As you can see, Adele here, you're still looking at my screen. So the 250 line will be huge if we break that. All right, I'm back. Yay, unbelievable. Slow computer. All right, LMNL. Let's take a look at this. LMNL. And speaking of sports, tomorrow championship games. I like Green Bay. I think they're going to beat Tampa Bay in the cold weather there. Besides Tom Brady, I don't think Tampa Bay will be good in the cold, and they have home field Green Bay. Also like Kansas City, but I think they can be upset. If Buffalo really plays tough and keeps it close, they can probably win a close game there. All right. Liminal Biosciences, 93 million income, minus 93 million, market cap 141 million, 2 million in sales, 9 million float. They received FDA approval for its US based plasma collection center. That was the 12th. So, what else they got here? They focus on discovery, development, commercialization for novel treatments for patients suffering from diseases and unmet medical needs. It's founded in Canada in 1994. Still spinning here. So, let's see here. So, 2019, this came about a 6, moved all the way up to 14 plus, almost 20. Came back down to that 6 line, very big 6 line here. Then look at July. This thing exploded to 30, then down we go. So the one thing you notice here, this 6 line is very big. This is because this is going back when this IPO'd. It's a big 6 line. And let's look at the weekly. You can see the weekly here, back and forth, and the monthly. All right, so the daily. Look at this wash down, huge wedge. Everyone was calling this. If you know patterns, you see this wedge, a complete wash down from 10 to 4. Draw this 4 line out. So you put this 4 line out. So that's basically your stop here. As we went down, take this line out for now. So see the 6 line, it touched once, back down, touch the end, back down. And then your 4 line, it's hovered around there. It stayed pretty close. So that's a big line. But you can see here another channel. Look at volume spike, volume spike. So what this is going to do is basing. This came out of this wedge a little bit. Usually they'll bounce right up. This didn't. This is sideways. So this is going up, and this is going to break probably 6. Eventually 8 to 10 level probably looks good in this. It could be a longer term swing, but I really like this long. And we'll see what happens in the next few days, a few weeks. Looks like great potential though in this stuff. All right, should I tell? This is oil and gas, I believe. Market cap 870 million, minus 236 million income, sales 37 million, float 182 million. Yeah, this was upgraded by Wolf Research to 5. Our options traders betting on big move in Teleron. That was December 23rd, and this has moved. Engages natural gas business worldwide, natural gas production. It has 27 million tons of pipeline in Southwest Louisiana, 10,000 net acres, 67 producing wells in North Louisiana. Founded 2016, headquartered in Houston, Texas. So the look on this is, let's go to the monthly here. Yeah, this has been around forever since, I got 1984. Major rips and dips. Look at this. Up, down, up and down from 8 anywhere to like 30. In this chart, I'll get rid of the white lines are Fibonacci retracement. I can find it down here. Where's it at here? There it is. Fibonacci. Get rid of that. Too many lines. All right, let's look at it more recently. The weekly. Look at these big dips. It had a reverse split. This thing was up at 20 and it dips down to like, imagine buying this 26 cents and this went to $20 the next year. That's not that long of a hold. So on the daily, you can see that. Look at 2016 bottom. Now we went back and forth for years. The high was getting lower and the low was getting lower. And let's look where we dropped here. Dropped with the coronavirus, 8. And this thing dropped to, what's the line down here? About 75 cents, we'll call it. Let me move this line up. Look at this volume. Big, big volume coming in here. Oil's been hot. You see a trend line down here. Let me get rid of that now. So on this, you can see this base at 75, and then you have $1 line. And then another major line here, looks like right about here. Let me see here what these lines at 150. There's the 2 line. Well, this 150 line is pretty big. So it's all the way down. Because see this back and forth? You're trying to break above 150. It did, but it didn't hold. You had 3 moves up, but it didn't hold. We did again in December, didn't hold. And look at this volume come in. So on the 1, 2, 3, 4th, 5th attempt, you don't know when the attempt's going to go up. You just play it and don't work. You got to get out. Usually 2 to 3 times it works. It's been proven statistically, but here we go. Because oil's been hot. You're filling this gap now, 350. You don't know where this is going to go. I can say 350 plus. Yeah, this might go all the way up to 5, even 7. Oil might dump. You might come back a little bit. You don't know. But support right now is 150 longer term. Yeah, the ultimate line is 75 and then 150. Then you want this 2 to hold. See this 2 right here? If this bounces here, that's fine. So it's been on a roll. Heavy volume. Just be careful with your long because if it pulls back hard, you just don't want to be caught there. But a tremendous run if you caught in this channel. See, after drops like this and then you see a channel, it's a great time to get in. All right, last one, METX. This is another one of my big, I think we can get a home run out of this. Metan Ed Tech X Education Group establishes TikTok multi-channel network to address digital education market. 109 million market cap, minus 37 million income, sales 103 million, 15 million float. So they have learning centers, 148 of them, 36 cities, 18 provinces in People's Republic of China. Education segment. And what do you see on here, the monthly? You have a big line here. This went up, started about 1823, and there we go. The climb down. Not the climb up, the climb down. The fall down, you could say. And this crashed. And then we found the 2 line. Look at this volume. See this volume come in? Right here. Big volume. And on the daily, let's look at the daily. See this? Trend line. Trend line. We're forming a wedge pretty tight. And what do you see here? I don't notice volume down here really. It's the same, isn't it? What do you notice here? Big volume. That's accumulation. They're accumulating this volume like all these penny stocks. I don't know who it is, hedge funds, penny traders. It's so many of these stocks. So what this has is a gap ahead to 3, sideways move, big volume coming in. Now your stop here, you want about 175, you're at 2. I believe this is going to blow easily through 250 to 3 plus. You could do one of these spikes like MKD, which I called. Check my video on MKD. I was all over that. And yeah, this has great potential. This is one of my 5-star plays, I would say. Keep an eye on METX. Setting up technically very well. All right, so that's it. Please subscribe to Mike Came in Trades on YouTube. Hit the like button. And see my computer is trying to come up here. Very slow. Mike Frank 007 on Twitter. Stock Trades, Mike Came in Trades on Stock Twits. Instagram, Mike Frank 98. Hit the link. Trade Ideas is in my YouTube. And that's it. Till we see each other again. Peace, everybody. Peace out.